Ta, a whisper can break a heart. Mother Teresa knew that. She once asked her sisters, softly but firmly, to guard their tongues like a lamp guards a flame. Because one careless word can blow the light out in somebody's soul. And strong, a 24-hour fast, not from food, but from gossip. Just one day. Today, in your home, in your texts, in your mind, a gentle, holy silence where gossip would normally slip in, and watch what happens. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. So the opposite is also true. Unkind words echo too, from heart to heart, like a draft through a cracked window, and they leave people cold. You don't need a pulpit or a platform to change the climate in your house. You only need a decision at the door of your lips, a little gaiety small prayer. Lord, take the coal from your altar and touch my mouth. Let me tell you a small story from Calcutta. The sisters had a house rule: keep your words simple. Don't speak about a person if you haven't prayed for them. She would listen, then quietly ask, have you spoken to Jesus about her? Have you spoken to her with love? The conversation would slow. The hurry to criticize would soften. And often the sister would leave with a task, one kind word to that person, and a request to offer the pain to God. This is how she fought gossip, not with shouting, but with silence, not with punishment, but with purpose. Turn the energy of judgment into the energy of love. So here's our practice. For the next 24 hours, no gossip, no little digs, no did you hear about toad. Unless it leads to help, replace every gossip impulse with one of three things: a prayer, a blessing, or a direct, gentle conversation with the person involved. It's yours to carry at all. Simple but not easy, right? You might feel those words rising up. You might feel the itch to say it. You might feel powerful when you hold a piece of someone's story in your hand. Mother Teresa would smile and say, that is the moment to love most. Remember, not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great love. Let's walk into a kitchen in Calcutta. A woman named Rosie came daily to help with meals for the poor. She had a sharp tongue. Life had been hard. One day she spoke badly about another worker. Mother Teresa heard it. She didn't correct her in public. She called her into a small room with a window of soft light and said, Rosie, do you love Jesus? Rosie nodded. Then Mother Teresa placed a rough cloth in her hand and pointed to a metal basin. Wash the spoons with love, she said. Let your words be like this cloth. They should clean, not scratch. Rosie wept. She didn't defend herself. She understood. Later, Rosie went to the woman she had spoken about and whispered, Forgive me. Peace returned like a bird that had left the window and found it open again. Sometimes peace needs a door to fly through, and that door is your tongue. But what counts as gossip? Here is a simple way to see it through Mother Teresa's eyes. If your words do not give light, they increase the darkness. If your words would change if the person stood at your elbow, be careful. If your words do not lead to help, healing, or truth in love, they likely wound. Gossip is simply a story about someone else that we have no right to carry it without love. Let's practice in the real world. You're at the table. Someone starts. Did you see what she posted? You feel the pull. You're tempted to add a small flame pause. Breath in slowly. Jesus, give me your heart. Smile and say, maybe we can pray for her. Or, I'd rather not talk about her when she's not here. You don't need to be harsh. Mother Teresa said, peace begins with a smile. Sometimes that smile is the brave closing of a door. Another moment, a friend texts, you won't believe what he did. Ask a kinder question, is he okay? Are you safe? How can we help? Turn the energy, move it from darkness to light, from noise to prayer, from judgment to service. Mother Teresa loved practical holiness. She loved tiny things done in great love, and she believed that words are tiny things, small syllables, soft breath, but they build or they break. A child who hears gentle words grows taller inside. An elderly neighbor who receives a kind greeting walks a little lighter. A coworker protected from a cruel joke stands up straighter at their desk. We do not see all the echoes, but heaven does. Thus, I want to give you a blessing for your mouth. Touch your lips quietly and say, may my lips bring light today. This is how the sisters began their days, with small consecrations, by betel offerings. Jesus set a watch over my mouth. Keep the door of my lips, not because we fear people, because we love them. Remember, Mother Teresa's strength was not in having perfect speech. It was in constant beginning. She fell, she stood up, she began again. This is the holiness of the ordinary day. So, if you slip in the next hour, pause and begin again. A holy do-over, a crowded ward, bathing a man who had been mocked on the street for the sores on his arms. Tadissekero is Ia once made fun of people like this. He remembered his own jokes. He felt shame. Mother Teresa looked at him and said, quietly, it is easy to see the dirt on the floor. It is harder to see the dust on our hearts. To her eyes were kind when she said it. The man didn't argue. He picked up a cloth and began to wash the basin. He didn't talk. Later, he wrote to say he had stopped making those jokes. He had become a guardian of people's names. That phrase matters. Become a guardian of names. Every name you speak carries a whole life behind it. A father, a daughter, a memory, a hope. Treat every name like a candle. Cup your hand as you say it. Do not let the wind of your words blow it out. Though, If you want peace at home, protect names at home. Speak your partner. Essie name kindly. Sing with affection even when you correct them. Ta. When you talk about your family to others, let your words be tender and honest and hopeful. You can be truthful without being cruel. Mother Teresa's wisdom was all honesty and mercy together. No pretense, no poison. Now you may say, but what about truth? What if something wrong is happening? Mother Teresa would never ask you to hide abuse or ignore injustice. Love is not silence in the face of harm. Love speaks the truth to protect the vulnerable. The difference is intention. Gossip wants to wound. Love wants to heal. If your words are needed to keep someone safe, in the right way, with courage, that is not gossip. That is not gossip in action. Let's come back to the challenge. Overshower or holy fast from gossip. Here is how you can begin. Step 1. Write 2 names on a small paper. 2 people you are tempted to talk about. Put the paper in your pocket. Your keys, your wallet, you will feel it. Whisper, Jesus bless them. So, decide 1 sentence you will use when gossip appears. Something gentle and ready. Like, I want to protect her name. Or, can we pray for him instead? Speak a blessing over your home, Tiefla. Especially if you failed, may peace rest here. Quick pause. Will you try this 24-hour gossip fast today? Tell me 1 sentence you'll use to protect a name in the comments. And if these gentle practices help you, subscribe and share this with someone who needs a little peace at home. Let's keep going together. Mother Teresa often used silence like a healing sacking. Think of silence not as emptiness, but as listening. To repeat a rumor, we are listening for God. What does God say about that person? Beloved, precious, worth the blood of Christ. Suddenly the rumor feels small. It loses its power in the light of that truth. There is joy in this too. The joy of becoming a person people feel safe around. If your friends know you will not carry their words carelessly, they will breathe deeper with you. Don't become like shade on a hot day. That's what the poor felt with Mother Teresa's shade. Refuge, a place where their names would not be used against them. One evening in Calcutta, a young sister was exhausted. She complained about another sister who left dishes in the sink. Mother Teresa listened, then asked, "Would you like to switch her plate and yours tonight?" "Serve her first." The sister blinked, surprised. She did it. Something softened. Love changed her perception. These sister laughed and said, "I think the dishes weren't my problem. My pride was," and the 2 women washed the sink together, humming a hymn. No more whispers, only water and light. If you're a parent, you can teach this in a way a child understands. Make a simple rule. We talk to not about. If your child comes with a complaint, ask, "Have you told your friend how you feel?" Then add a tiny ceremony. At dinner, each person blesses another by name. The one sentence. I bless you for how you helped the neighbor. I bless you for your patience. Children love this. Names become treasures. And for the workplace, choose to be the person who brings conversations back to what's helpful. Move it from the circle of gossip to the circle of action. Who needs to know? What's the kindest way to say this? Is there a solution? Not everyone will like it. That's all right. The ones who want peace will find you. People, you have no time to love them. It's not just a slogan, it's a daily decision. Will I spend my words on judgment or on love? Words are like coins. You only have so many to spend each day. Spend them on blessing. Spend them on thanks. Spend them on truth spoken with gentleness. You will not regret it. There's another secret here. When you protect someone else's name, your own heart becomes lighter. The mind gets quieter. To compete to be better than softens the whole. Peace enters like a shy guest who realizes the room is safe. Your soul breathes again. Tonight, before sleep, try this prayer. Sit on the edge of your bed. Place your hand over your mouth for a moment. Breathe slowly. Purify my words. Wash what I said today. Heal whoever I may have hurt. Then bring to mind one person whose name you carry. Bless them. Dial blushing, traveling like a small candle through the dark to their window. This is not sentimental. It is strong. It is service. It is love. And if you wake with regret, don't panic. The saints made thousands of new beginnings. So can you. Say, Jesus, I begin again. Offer your next sentence as a gift. Today's words can repair yesterday's wounds. Someone who hurt you, a person whose name tastes bitter in your mouth. Start small. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to lie. Honestly, Jesus, I don't know how to love them. Help me. Then choose silence over poison. Choose prayer over rumor. Choose a boundary if needed. Love doesn't mean allowing harm. Love means seeking the good with wisdom. Of the missionaries of charity, there was a small phrase on the wall. Speak only to Jesus about your pain until you can speak to your sister with love. That's the order. First take it to God. Let the heat cool in His presence. Then, if needed, take it to the person. That pattern can change a marriage. It can change you. Picture the day ahead. 24 hours of clean speech, a quiet strength. People notice the absence of smoke in a room. They breathe easier. Without gossip, your home's air clears. You will hear new things, the sound of children playing without fear of being mocked, the courage in a spouse's voice when they try something new, the gratitude in your own heart as you speak blessing out loud. Reflect gently. Where did you feel tempted? Where did you choose love? Whom did you bless by name? Write down one moment you're grateful for. And if you failed, write that down too, but with a smile. You are learning. You are growing. 2B are becoming a guardian of names. Let's finish where we began. A whisper can break a heart. What a whisper can heal one too. When you lean toward someone and say softly, I am for you. I won't speak against you. I will carry your name like a candle. That whisper becomes a shield. That whisper becomes a home. Mother Teresa's reminder is simple and it is strong. Small acts with great love. Let your words today be small acts. Let your silence today be great love. Quiet, steady peace flood your home. Blessing for you now. May your lips be gentle. May your ears be wise. May your home be a refuge where names are safe. May God give you the grace to begin again as many times as it takes. And may one day of clean speech become a habit of the heart. Start now. One day no gossip. Watch what love will do.